What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rants Red Talk, where we discuss the topics that you guys send in to me on Twitter. And before we get started, a couple things. First off, you lot always jumping in my comment section. Oh, where'd you get that hat from? Where'd you get that tracksuit? This, that, and the other. I spoke to the guys, and I got you a discount code. So it's in the description below. You get 20%, so you're fucking welcome, bruv. So yeah, man, did that for you lot nicely. I think the code is Rants20 at the checkout, but I've got the link to the website and the discount code in the description, so enjoy that. All right, first up, we got a tweet from G Bamigo or something on Twitter. Should Mata play 10 in the Champions League second leg because of Pogba's ban? Absolutely. I think we've seen Mata, like, bro, he is a number 10, innit? And the thing is, Pogba picks up number 10 positions, but he's not a 10. You know what I mean? He's just a very mobile 8. So, with him in there, with Pogba not available, you do stick Mata on. I'd say stick Mata on Verratti to do a similar job to what he done to Jorginho, play him in the middle. We saw his true qualities in that game because he's very good on a half turn. He's good one-touch play. He's got wing mirrors. And the guy's got impeccable balance and great vision, but he can't play from the right-hand side. He can't. And he cannot play. Yeah, he just cannot play on the right-hand side, bruv. And if Pogba's playing centrally, Pogba's the main man, innit? Mata cannot replace Pogba, yeah, if Pogba's fit and available. So the only solution is you play Mata in that false 9 role, or you play him in a 10 role if Pogba's not playing. But other than that, like, I think the only way them two can both play is if Mata plays in a false 9 and Pogba plays in midfield, for the simple fact that Mata's useless on the wing. He's got no pace. So I think we saw a lot of quality from him in there. I think we all knew he could do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? I always said I would sell him because he doesn't fit in the system that we play. As good as he is, he doesn't have the pace. We're playing a quick counter-attacking direct game and it doesn't suit him. However, if we're going to play him, I think that's a role that I would like to see him in more frequently if we are going to play him, because like, he showed a different level, man, and what he doesn't have in athleticism, he makes up for in his touch, his vision and his movement, bruv. So I think that Oli done a good job there, bruv. Like, he showed something that maybe I wouldn't even have thought of playing him there. So I think Oli needs to get a lot of plaudits. A lot of people tactically were underestimating Oli, saying, oh, like, he hasn't really been challenged, he hasn't done all these things, but he's shown his tactical analysis, in-game management, intelligence, and I think that Mata there is something I'd go with against PSG away. We've got nothing at all to lose. I do think that Jesse Lingard will be back though. I do. And I also believe that Jesse and Martial weren't playing that game anyway. They weren't. If you look at the Arsenal first leg, Martial and Rashford came off the bench and he started Lukaku and Sanchez anyway. So I honestly think that them man, one of them two, if not both, would have been rested anyway. So with that in mind, as much as Oli and them man are saying 3 weeks out, I think it could be a smoke screen and I think the man will be back. But if they're not, I'm happy to see Little John there. Next up, this one is an absolute beauty, yeah, for all the Pogba doubters, and this is from @Martial_FC_ManU. Everyone was talking shit about Pogba. Man went to call him lazy, saying that he didn't try under Mourinho, he didn't make any effort. But he sent me something, yeah, that just shuts all of that bullshit down, bruv. Like, look at these fucking stats for you guys, 1 second. All right, Paul Pogba season. You got 20 appearances for Mourinho, 5 goals, 4 assists, minutes per goal and assist 177, Premier League distance covered per 90 minutes 10.8k, Premier League sprints per 90, 8. Solskjaer, 10 appearances, 8 goals, 5 assists, minutes per goal 68, so bruv, that's less than half, and then distance covered 10.5. So my man's actually running less, he's doing the same number of sprints, but he's being more productive. You know why? Because he's being played in his right position. No other reason. So all these men saying he put in less effort under fucking Maureen, why is it that he's run more? Why is it that he ran more under Maureen, bruv, and was less productive? It weren't because he weren't trying. It was because he was being misused. So all of you, man, that were chatting shit, there's some humble pie for you. These stats are beautiful. And honestly, bruv, like, we're seeing the best of PP now. He was misused, mismanaged, and abused, really. And I've been telling all of you from early, I said fucking Maureen out. Before it became mainstream, before everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, I was that guy waving the flag to get that prick out of the club. And look at the difference now. So everyone that was giving me shade, throwing me shade and that, bruv, like, I'm not even going to say, like, the joke's on you, because we're all happy now, because we're winning. But I called it. Do you know what I mean? There's a bag of man that owe me an apology that never will give me one, and that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? I don't like stats all the time, bruv, because they don't tell the full story. But there's certain stats here that do not lie, that can't be manipulated. They can't be. When you want to know how many sprints man does average per game, that can't be manipulated because it ain't changed. When you look at the distance he's covered in a game, do you know what I mean? There's 0.3 kilometers distance difference, and he's actually running less now. That's viable, yeah. Minutes per goals and assists, those are very credible, because when everyone talks about Lukaku stats and how many goals he scored and that, but when you look at goals scored, like minutes played, he plays 90 minutes every game, bruv. So his goal to game ratio, his goal to times played ratio is not very good at all, bruv. Because under fucking Maureen, he played 90 minutes every single week. So that's less impressive than a player that's averaging 60 minutes, yeah, and scoring the same amount of goals, bruv. So again, valuable statistic to have, because there's context to it. All these fucking take-ons in a game and all that, bruv. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you classify as a take-on, bruv? If the ball comes to me and you're just here and I push it past and I run past you but I haven't beaten you, that's not really a take-on. But man, call it a take-on. Like, successful crosses, yeah? Like, what does that mean? Because you could be crossing from deep and whipping a ball into the box from 20 yards, or you could be in the box and you pull the ball back 3 yards and someone taps it in. That's still a successful cross, bruv. One's a lot more difficult than the other. So there's a grey area there, bruv. So you got to understand, in football, stats are manipulated all the fucking time, blood. Goals and assists, self-explanatory. Those are valuable. Do you know what I'm saying? And appearances, cool. 20 appearances. That says what it says. Appearances, stats are all right. Do you know what I mean? Minutes played are more better, because I could have 30 appearances, but if they're all from the bench, it's not the same as 30 appearances from starting. But otherwise, these are very, very legit stats, bruv. And next one up from my guy Matthew McFadden, bruv. What has been Ollie's best game so far? For me, it's either the 5-1 versus Cardiff, or the win against Tottenham, or the last 2 FA Cup games. I think, in terms of what it meant, I think yesterday, not even yesterday, the Chelsea game on the Monday was big, for the simple fact that it was after a defeat. Everyone wanted to know how we'd react. Everyone was like, has United's bubble burst because they've lost the game? How are they going to respond? And we responded emphatically. So in terms of a response, I think that was a great game. Now, there's loads of good games, bruv. I think the 2-2 against Burnley, from being 2-0 down and wrestling that draw back from the jaws of defeat, showed a lot of character, and that's got to be up there, bruv, because that showed us, like, you know what I mean, that we've got this. And then we've got the Tottenham game. I think in terms of difficulty, the Tottenham has to be the biggest one so far, because we rode our luck at times. We went there and attacked them away from home. We were underdogs and we came out on top, bruv. But you know what? Like, in this such a short period of time, we showed a lot of character as a team. He's shown, as a manager, what he's about. He shows he understands the club. He is the club. Do you know what I mean? He's a club legend. He's a fan. And he's everything, bruv. And I think we've tried everything. We tried the experience with LVG and Snoring. It didn't work, bruv. These are 2 men that have won everything there is to win in the game. And it didn't work out for them for various reasons, because they didn't understand the football club. David Moyes never stood a fucking chance, bruv, because he was out of his depth. And finally, this is one thing we haven't tried, innit? So I genuinely believe that this guy is a very strong contender. I wouldn't say give him the job now, because I don't want to jinx, man, innit? Like, I'll wait till the end of the season and the dust is settled. Right now, we're with a good shout of winning the FA Cup. and finishing in the top 4. And if we can do both of those, what a fucking season, man. What a season. So hats off to Ollie, bruv. Ollie's at the wheel. And next up we have at the Suicide Bear. What was the first United kit you had and your all-time best United kit? It depends, bruv. Like, as a child, my favourite United kit was the 97 one with the circle on the stomach with the United emblem, white and grey collar. I remember I had the number 9. I've had Andy Cole on there. That was my favourite kit as a child. That was one of the first kits I remember wearing whilst playing football, bruv. But I had, every Christmas I used to get a United kit, so I've literally had every single kit up until I turned 16, and then, bruv, man, stopped getting Christmas presents. I had to buy kits myself, blood, so I only bought the ones I liked. But at the moment, the pink kit is my favourite kit. Now, I mean, obviously, like, it's not every day that they make kits that complement man's skin tone like that. Do you know what I'm saying? The pink kit looks wavy, but if you got brown skin, the pink kit's for you. But all-time favourite, like just favourite, I think the black and yellow kit. I think that was the early 90s. I think around between 93 and 95 season. I think the same time man had the laces on the collar. Sharp kit, bruv. Like, so I'm pretty sure, because I remember Cantona wearing that, Giggsy wearing that, I think even Mark Hughes, bruv. So I think it was between 93 and 95 that kit came out, but I still think that kit's super wavy, blood. Super wavy kit. So I'll go with the black and yellow. Okay, next up we got Michael Frussell. It says at Mick something. I didn't get the whole thing in this, but do you think we can beat the Mickey Mousers playing the same style with the same players that we beat Chelsea with? And what changes would you make? I think we can beat them with the exact same system, the false 9 system, quick break, counter-attacking. Liverpool are going to have a lot of the ball, or they're going to try and have a lot of the ball, and we're okay with that because we like to hit teams on a break. I think that our midfield 3 is better than their midfield 3. I do. And if we play disciplined, stay compact, like what we do a lot of the time now, is our fullbacks kind of squeeze in and we allow people down the outside as opposed to letting them come inside. We're very compact and we defend very well. So I think that if we can keep showing Salah and Mane outside, when they come inside, I think that we'll have enough to stifle them, bruv. Especially the form of fucking Rashly Youngblood. You know what I'm saying? He was all over Mo Salah the last time, and it could be more of the same. So do I think we can beat them with the same tactics? I believe we can. With the same personnel? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I can't be starting Lukaku against the Dippers, bruv. I can't be in it. Like, I'd rather see Sanchez come in from the start. But either way, we can definitely beat them. And last but not least, we've got one here. Bruv, is mad, innit? Bare numbers, so I'm not even going to get into it, bruv. But do you think we should be playing the diamond midfield, false 9 thing more often until we get proper right wingers involved? Bruv, I think that that's the shape that we need to play, because we play with wide forwards, innit? We don't have wingers. Martial's not a winger. Rashford's not a winger. Mata's not a winger. Sanchez ain't a winger. So I think that that shape just makes sense with the personnel that we play. We have to play to the strengths of our personnel. We don't have any wingers that go take the ball down the outside and beat people and put crosses in. And also, we don't have a box striker like a number 9, bruv. Lukaku's that, but he's shit in it, so man ain't talking about him. But Rashford's not that guy. He wants to drop deep, link up, whatever. Yeah, you'll get your odd tap in, but you're not going to see Rashford making near post runs and flicking the ball on. So playing with traditional wingers is not who we are. So I think the split striker thing with the floating false 9 playmaker is the way to go, bruv. I like that shape. I think it's beautiful. I think if we got someone in like a Jadon Sancho, yeah, who could alternate, bruv, we could play a front 3 of Jesse in the false 9, Martial on the left, Sancho on the right, or we could play Rashford on the left. We could play Jesse down the middle again, because I think that just works for him. Like, bro, there's so many different options in it, but I think in that false 9 position, I think Jesse's the best option we have, and after that, one match has shown that he can do it. But I think because we do have pacey strikers and that, I think a lot of the time you're just going to see a straight up 4-3-3, unless Oli tactically is worried about the other side and then he might sacrifice a striker to bring that in. But either way, I just think it's a banging option to have, and again shows the versatility that Oli's got, bruv, because he can do the 4-3-3, he can do the 4-4-2 diamond, do you know what I mean, and he can do the false 9 thing. So hats off to Oli, because I've never seen this split striker thing before. Like, I ain't seen it. When he played Lukaku out wide against Arsenal from that side, like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and it proved very effective. So shows man doing his homework. So big up the gaffer. Alright guys, that was your Rants Red Talk. Make sure you drop your comments in there, bruv. Like, let me know what you guys are thinking of the shape. Do you think that Juan Mata should definitely be deployed there against PSG if PP's not playing? Do you like this split striker system? Would you stick with it? Like, let me know. And also, what was your favourite Manchester United kit of all time? What was your favourite, bruv? Guys, let me know in it, because we've had some good kits, we've had some shit ones. But more often than not, I'm happy with our kits, man. Do you know what I mean? So let me know your favourite kit. And also, fuck it, not only just your favourite kit, yeah? What player does it remind you of as well? What player does it remind you of? Because for me, my 97 kit that I liked growing up, bro, I just remember that white and grey collar, and I remember Eric wearing that collar up, bro. You know what I mean? So that sticks out to me, man. So he's a player that sticks out to me. This was Eric towards the end of his career when he shaved his head off and that. But he's my favourite player of all time, yeah, like in a United shirt. So I will always remember that. There's just certain kits that remind me of certain players. So let me know your favourite kit and the player that it reminds you of. And also make sure you like the vid, share the vid, hit that sub button. Make sure you follow the socials at Rants and Bants on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you keep it interactive. Obviously, you can give me your topics, and maybe one of your topics will be read out on the next show. Also, make sure you head over to the United Stand and check out the Flex and Rant show that came out yesterday. And also the WTF show on UFF that me and Flex put out yesterday as well. We've been working, you know how it is. And I spoke to Mark, and the new show, my new show on the United Stand, is going to be coming on Thursdays at 5 PM, guys. So look out for that. That's coming soon. And I'll see you in a bit.